see the altar nearly finishes and just Myth going for some standard human build. So we're going to resume the game right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And resume. 1 minute 1, 1 minute 2, 1 minute 3, and so on and so on.
Your building is
So Remind is placing his Ancient of War over there, which I don't know, I think it's a bit risky, but when you do this on ladder or something, you always have the risk of facing hackers, and they just come in with the militia and they just cancel your Ancient of War. But when you're playing a league like this, Myth really doesn't want to take the risk of going to that point. So basically, when you know when you get creepjacked at this point in the game where you're placing our Ancient of War over there, or when you when there's a militia heading over and just canceling your Ancient of War, it's almost certain that you're facing a hacker or someone who is just testing his luck. But usually it's a hacker. What's weird, I just figured out, I just found out that when you place a wisp near the knolls, it doesn't get attacked. Like Remind is just placing the wisp over there. I didn't know that. And now Remind is pulling the creeps out. Great move here by Remind. While he's repairing that, that was the reason why he didn't build the Ancient of War near the trees. When you pull the creeps out, you're able to buy a mercenary, and you're able to get some great damage on the Renegade Wizard, which is the most important creep to finish off because it will drop a great item. And what will it drop here? Let's take a look. It's the Boots of Speed. It's like one of the best items you can have early game for your award, and especially before it hits night, when you can actually buy this Boots of Speed at the same shop. You can actually buy this very same Boots of Speed at the shop, so it saves you gold, and it's a great item to have. But perhaps the Pendant of Mana would have been even better in this situation. I think that's the only drop which would have been better in this case. And now Myth is being annoying. He's building. He has a footman in Remind's base. He knows that Remind isn't at his base right now, or shouldn't be at his base at this point of the game. Therefore, he's deciding to go for some lucky wisp kills with the footman, just being a pain in the ass. And he succeeded so far. He managed to kill one footman already. One wisp already, and Remind is going in for the harassment. This is a bad decision here by Myth to go creep to level 3, because he could have expected Remind to just roll in. Nice fan of knives being used here by Remind. And at this point, when you're playing Elf, you want to put your focus on the Archmage, especially since you're in possession of the Boots of Speed and the Archmage isn't. And I don't know what will happen here. Myth buying Staff of Teleportation. Not going for the Boots of Speed though. Don't know why. And Remind is just wreaking havoc on these peasants. Myth just finished his creep, but a lot of experience was even stolen by the Warden. So it's not really something you should do. It was best to just camp at your Expo, get your Arcane Tower up to focus on the Warden to keep its mana down. What's happening right now is that Myth is just really screwed this game over by deciding to go for those creeps when Remind was going to harass. It's always an unnecessary risk you don't have to take. You better wait till you get like your Arcane Tower up and your maybe a Guard Tower up, so you can build your expansion, and then maybe lure the creeps even, so you can still turn back to defend rather quickly. But what we're seeing right now is just a total rape by Remind by one tiny mistake here by Myth. So there isn't really much other than this to talk about. With the Warren, you should always try to keep those prevent an Arcane Tower from going up, and Myth is even going for 2 Guard Towers. And you definitely do not want to face definitely do not want to harass with a Warden against an Arcane Tower. The Warden's main strength lies in its spells, and when you're facing against an Arcane Tower, good human players will often switch the target of the Arcane Tower towards the Warden, so it will be manaless. And here, some hero focus by Remind, nothing special, but the Archmage dies, and Remind seals the deal, takes the win. And the third and last final game of this audio commentary will be on Secret Valley, and we're going to get that game started as well right now. And pause it at the 1 minute mark. We will see a different kind of play on this map. We'll see a Warden again, I think, with Or was it a Demon Hunter? No, we will see a Demon Hunter, I'm sorry. We'll see a Demon Hunter on this map with Panther and Brewmaster. And I will talk about why Remind goes for a certain way of creeping and what you should do when you're facing against attacking human rather than an expanding one. So I'm at the 1 minute mark right now. Remind's playxp.com's POV, and we're going to resume the game in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resume. So 1 minute 1, 1 minute 2, 1 minute 3, 1 minute 4, 1 minute 5, 1 minute 6, etc, etc, etc. And so far some pretty standard builds going on. Remind, the only thing that is notable is that Remind is building his Ancient of War on the left hand side of his base rather than going for the orange creep camp. And the reason why he's doing this is because probably he's afraid of a tower rush and doesn't want an Ancient of War so far out on his base and be busy with a long lengthy creep. And when you finish your creep earlier, you're able to harass more efficiently. You can just move your Demon Hunter to the center and kill off or attack some incoming militia or something. I don't think Remind wants to take this risk, the risk of going for the harder creep when he's 1-to-1 against Myth in a very important clan war. Clan war in a very important match. I mean, the winner of this Korean qualifier or Asian qualifier, I don't know what it is exactly, gets to go to the Starswar tournament, which is a prestigious tournament with lots of good players and a lot of prize money to earn. So Remind definitely does not want to play all too risky. And you see now a Wisp is checking out Myth, and he knows that the Detonate at this point isn't able to do that much. He might just kill the Water Elemental, but that's not his main concern. Myth isn't tanking with it anyways, so he doesn't need that to die yet. But I think he will detonate in a few seconds. And as always, when you detonate, as I mentioned several times before in my older audio commentaries, you should try to get the Archmage with it as well, because it will also reduce the mana of the Archmage. And now Remind decides to go for the detonate. I don't know why he changed his mind at this point. Wasn't anything different about the detonate than it would. It didn't make any difference if he detonated it then or when I can't get out of my words when I'm tired. It's nearly 3 AM over here. But what I wanted to say was the situation wasn't really that much different. He could have detonated in the first place if he wanted to. And now Remind is scouting really well. He knows that Myth will be going for the X-Band now. He's also picked up a good item for harassment. He picked up the Cloak of Shadows, which enables the hero to it grants the hero the hide skill, which can be used at nighttime. And if we take a look at Remind's base, he built a second Moonwell and a Huntress Hall, and he's using Huntresses because they are easier to harass with, and you can heal them up very easily at the fountain and just go back. And he's building an Ancient Protector on top, but I think that will get scouted here by Myth. And with Huntress, they're also a lot more mobile than archers, and they don't take more damage from any of the humans units. And therefore, Remind is going for Huntresses. And as soon as Myth realizes that this creep isn't going to be that great, and his chances of an expo won't be that good with all these Huntresses, he decides to start his stack to tier 2. And I think that's the reason why Remind picked Huntress in the first place. And at this point in the game, you know when the human is attacking, and you definitely do not want that Archmage to creep his way all the way up to level 3. So it will deal extra damage to the Huntresses. I mean, with attacking human, you will most